This is a question that comes up all the time. What is the best day to send out my email marketing? Now, if you Google the question, you'll see numerous sources will say shortly after lunch on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. These are the best times to send out your email marketing. Some are even more specific than that. They say that 2 p.m. is the optimum time to send on these days. But is it really that simple though? Does the Tuesday and Wednesday rule still apply in all cases? Now, the first area we need to address is, where does the Tuesday-Wednesday theory come from? Well, back in the early days of email marketing, we all worked in offices and we all checked our emails on our trusty old tower PCs whilst we were rooted to the desk. This was before the days of mobile phones being used for anything other than making phone calls and playing Tetris. So as we all followed the same work patterns, it was easy to observe trends in email stats. With the advent of faster mobile networks and broadband, this meant that we could view emails on mobile phones and tablets. We could also work from home, and we often were working outside of office hours. This really turned everything on its head in terms of looking for trends to establish the best time to send out your email marketing. So whilst the old Tuesday-Wednesday rule used to still apply, it certainly doesn't now. So in this video, we're going to take a look at how you can work out the best time to send out your email marketing. Now, the first place to look at is, what is it that you are selling, and is there an obvious time to target your target audience? Is your company selling business or leisure products or services? If your company is selling a service or a product that's purely business related, for example if you sell IT equipment, then these mailers will perform better during business hours. Often a slot that works well is mid-morning on a Tuesday. The logic for this is that Mondays are always hectic. We have emails to clear and meetings to plan and the week's schedule. Tuesday mid-morning works well as it avoids Mondays and the traditional busy email time of after lunch. By mid-morning on a Tuesday, we are all starting to catch up a bit. We've cleared down the inbox of Monday morning's emails. The advent of mobile has had a rather interesting effect on optimum times. We now often get a head start on a Monday morning by attempting to tidy up the inbox on a Sunday night. So it's well worthwhile giving this send time a try. The other bonus is that hardly anybody else is sending their email marketing at that time, so competition for the inbox is slim. Is your company selling leisure products or services? If you're selling products or services that are geared towards leisure time activities, then typically the best times to send these are outside of working hours. A great window for these is between 8 and 10 p.m. After 8 p.m. we've typically all settled down for the evening and we're more receptive to a little bit of sofa shopping. Another slot that works really well is the lunchtime window of 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday. During this time, for those of us in an office, we normally take a break for lunch and have a quick peruse of the internet, so sending leisure time emails works really well during this slot. Is your company in the food and beverage industry? Now, this is an interesting one because there are several slots that are deemed the golden hour in terms of email marketing. The big one, of course, is Friday afternoon around 5 p.m. By this time, we're all looking forward to the weekend and we are very susceptible to putting the pork chops back in the freezer for another time and ordering a takeaway instead. Early lunchtime slots are also great for sending out your email marketing. We're much more likely to make an evening dinner reservation before we've eaten lunch. So what we've gathered so far is that there really isn't a set time for everybody that is the best time to send. There are some business sectors where there are obvious better times for better results, but for the rest of us, it's really not that simple. The rule of thumb here is, don't be influenced by old data from the internet. Try it yourself and don't be afraid to think outside the box in terms of send times. Our advice is to try different send times here. Now, the good news is that if you are an Email Blaster user, then we make the process really easy with our A/B testing app. This is available to use inside Email Blaster. With this app, you can set 2 or more different send times and the software will select a small test sample of your database to send your campaigns to. This data segment is then sent at your desired times. The software will automatically measure these results on a metric that you specify. For example, how many people opened the email. The software will then automatically send the main campaign at the next available winning time slot based on the results. So it's really worth trying different send times and seeing what works best for your business. Times that work well for you will more than likely not adhere to the times published by internet experts. Don't be afraid to send us some left field times. You never know, you might be surprised. Okay, there we are. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this video useful and informative. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks very much.